hear the word luxury home, what comes to mind? Marble countertops, designer lighting, spa bathrooms, walls of windows? But here's a question most buyers don't ask. Is it still considered luxury if it's outdated and needs work? Hey, I'm Julie Sabia with Vikings Homes, brokered by eXp Realty and part of the eXp Luxury Division. In the Twin Cities metro area, the word luxury gets used a lot, but not always accurately. Today, let's talk about what actually makes a home luxury in our market, and whether a home that needs updating can still be a true luxury property. How luxury is usually defined. Luxury isn't just a feeling. In real estate, it typically starts with three things. One, the price point, the top of the market for the area. In the Twin Cities, luxury is often defined as homes in roughly the top 10 to 15% of the market for that specific area. In some suburbs, that might mean $900,000. Around certain lakes or premier school districts, that can easily reach well into the multi-million range. Two, location. Luxury buyers aren't just paying for a house. They're paying for a specific neighborhood or development, a school district, proximity to lakes, trails, dining, or downtown, privacy, lot size, or views. Three, quality and lifestyle. True luxury is about livability and experience, not just brand names. Thoughtful floor plans and volume with the ceiling heights and window placement. High quality construction and materials, amenities that support a certain lifestyle, a home office, gym, outdoor living, a chef's kitchen, etc. So price is one piece, but it's not the only piece. Can a dated or project home still be luxury? Short answer, yes, absolutely. A home can be structurally and fundamentally luxury even if the finishes are 20 years old, the paint colors are dated, the kitchen hasn't been touched since the early 2000s. The bathrooms need updating, and here's why. The bones and location are luxury if a home sits on a prime lot, like a cul-de-sac, acreage, lakefront, golf course, in a prestigious neighborhood with custom or higher-end original construction, then it still lives in the luxury category, even if the style is behind the times. You can change countertops and cabinets. You can't change the lot, the view, or the neighborhood. Two, luxury buyers fall into two camps. In this market, there are generally two kinds of high-end buyers. Those who want it done and designer ready, move-in ready, updated, professionally staged. And those who want opportunity and upside, strong bones and location where they can add value through renovations and making the home their own. An outdated luxury home might not appeal to the first group, but it can be incredibly attractive to the second, especially if the price reflects the work that's needed. Three, luxury is also about potential homes with 10-foot ceilings, solid wood doors, great natural light, a smart floor plan, an amazing lot that has luxury potential even if the finishes need love. A dated million-dollar home in the right area can be more desirable long-term than a brand new but builder basic home in a less established location. So when does luxury but dated become a problem? There are times when a luxury home that needs work becomes a tough sell. When the price doesn't acknowledge the condition that the home is priced, like a fully updated property that still needs a kitchen and bath renovations, flooring, paint throughout, mechanical updates, a roof, a furnace, windows. Buyers feel like they're paying top of market twice, once in price and once in renovations. That's when the property sits. When the floor plan no longer matches how people live today. Luxury buyers today expect open or semi-open main living room spaces, main floor primary suites, or at least a strong bedroom bath option, home office or flex spaces, practical storage and mudroom layouts. If the bones fit modern living, tiny closed-off rooms, odd layouts, no plates for home office, even high-end finishes won't fix that. Some older luxury homes slide out of the true luxury category because they don't function well anymore. when the cost to catch up is too high for the area. If the renovations needed are so extensive that the all-in cost, purchase and renovations far exceed what that neighborhood can realistically support, then the home becomes more project than luxury opportunity. How buyers think about dated luxury homes. If you're a buyer looking at a high-end home that needs updating, here's how to think about it. 1. Start with the 3 big questions. Ask, do I love this location? Do the bones, the layout, the ceilings, the light work for me? Will the all-in cost make sense once it's updated? If the answer is yes to those, you might be looking at a great luxury opportunity, especially if you want to customize. Run a real all-in budget. Roughly estimate the purchase price, the renovation budget, the kitchen, the bathrooms, the flooring, the paint, the lighting, etc. The holding costs, temporary housing if needed during the work. Then compare that to an updated home sales in the same neighborhood. Custom building costs if you started from scratch. Sometimes buying an outdated luxury home and renovating creates more value than building new. Sometimes it doesn't. The numbers should decide, not just emotions. And be honest about your bandwidth. Renovating can be fun and rewarding or stressful and draining. If you don't have the time or desire to manage renovations, don't want to live through construction, and prefer turnkey and done, then you may be better off focusing on move-in ready luxury homes, even if you give up some customization. How sellers of dated luxury homes should think. If you own a higher end home that's feeling a bit dated, you might be wondering, do we have to update everything to be considered luxury? Not necessarily. You may have 3 paths. 1. Do a light refresh, paint, lighting, hardware, and selective updates that modernize the feel without gutting everything. 2. Price as an opportunity. Acknowledge in the price that the buyer will invest in renovations. 3. Strategic renovation. Before selling, tackle key spaces, often the kitchen, the primary bath, and the main living areas, to reposition the home closer to the designer ready. Which path makes sense depends on your budget, your timeline, the current value of the renovated homes in your neighborhood. That's where a detailed market analysis and strong strategy session becomes crucial. So what makes a home luxury in the Twin Cities market? It's not just about the countertops or light fixtures. It's location, lot views, construction quality and layout, lifestyle it supports, and yes, the finishes, either as they are today or as they could be with the right vision and budget. Outdated home in a premium location with strong bones, that can absolutely still be luxury, especially for the buyer who sees its potential. If you're a buyer trying to decide whether a dated luxury home is a smart move, or a seller wondering what you really need to do before listing, I'd love to walk you through the options, the numbers, and the strategy. Call or text 763-257-7231 or send me an email, julie@vikingshomes.com. You can go to my website at www.vikingshomes.com to learn more. We'll look at your goals, your budget, and your timeline and build a plan that makes sense for you, whether that means buying, renovating, selling, or staying put for now. If you found this helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more insights into the Twin Cities luxury market. Downsizing and smart real estate decisions begin here.